Hey you. Yeah, you, I'm talking about you. Do you still think that Pokemon is just a kid's game? Because you do, I mean, you're not really wrong. But this is actually how Pokemon looks now. But before I start to explain what Pokemon is, we have to go back to where it all started, 1996. In this year, Pokemon started the first release on a Nintendo Game Boy. But different than the other RPG game like Final Fantasy, while focusing on the human's character developing, Pokemon focused on the creature itself. Well, let me explain this more. In Pokemon, you start as a beginner trainer. You chose your starter Pokemon and then you start the journey and then you fight people in the middle, catch Pokemon you like, and then you might meet some bad people or villains group that have some evil thoughts trying to rule the world. Eventually, you will beat them and then beat the champion and become the new champion. That is how every Pokemon most likely looks like. But people might be asking like, oh, okay, I get it. I'll just choose like a Pokemon and then like fight. But like, what's so special about it? So the first thing making Pokemon so special is the evolution design. For example, let's say you choose Charmander as your starter Pokemon and it looks like this. But after you train it, you become like this. Charizard. It's pretty cool, right? That's the special thing about Pokemon. You're not only just catching them, but you grow up with them. And then that help you build a bond with you and the Pokemon. Besides of evolution, there's also another big part of Pokemon, which is strategy. And the basic strategy idea in Pokemon is the types. Different Pokemon have different types. So let's use the Charmander again as example. So Charmander is a fire type, and then fire is weak against water because water can pull out a fire. So that's the basic idea of types. So to become the champion in the game, ideally you should build a balanced team so you can deal with every kind of situation. Fast forward to modern days, Pokemon has become such a huge merchandise. Not only we have Pokemon plushies, Pokemon cartoons, Pokemon toys, but we also have Pokemon trading card games and then even official Pokemon tournament. Why, you might ask, why Pokemon becomes so popular nowadays? Well, some people believe its success is due to its universal ideas such as collecting, growing, and competition, but with the mix of the Japanese ideas of cuteness. Another important factor that makes Pokemon so successful because it's also adapted for global audiences as well. For example, some of the region in Pokemon world is based on the real country. We have America, we have United Kingdom, we have Spain, we have France, and by doing this, it's attracting more global audience to play Pokemon as well. So, is Pokemon just a game? Not really. It's also about strategy, and emotional connection with your Pokemon partner, and it's a journey, and it's a self-challenge. And that all of them makes it become Pokemon.